second game press conference underway here now. We've got Coach Miller from Trine. Coach, opening comments, and we'll take questions.
I just thought it was a really physical game, which we knew it would be. We've watched them on film now all week, and they don't give you anything easy off the dribble. And I thought that they had their run where I don't know if we scored there for about 6 or 7 minutes, it felt like. But we really rebounded well the second half, and I thought that was a significant number. Maybe we didn't, but it felt like it, that we came up with the ball when they missed some shots. And I thought our point of pickup on the perimeter was tremendous. That's been a big emphasis for us all year long, having both feet above that three-point line. And I think the NBA line may have helped you guys a little bit tonight with that point of pickup. But it was a great game. They're a great team, and I'm just really proud of the effort the guys had.
Who's up first? We got it.
Brooks, there was a moment in the game, I think it was 6:47 left, Emmanuel picked up his 4th foul. Talk about the decision to leave him in, and then immediately after that he has the block, and on the other end the dunk, and that sequence turned out to be huge. The decision to stay with him.
What game was it you played with 4 fouls? Like, that was the Hope game at home. We had a really tight game with Hope in the conference championship game. He played with 4 of the last 10 or 12 minutes. So it's not something we haven't done before, but for what we needed to do, and as great a team as they are, he needed to be on the floor. And that's part of our baseline defense. And he's played with that type of foul trouble. And I just think that, we believe in him. He believes and understands what we got to do with his experience. And I guess, players win games, and we ain't gonna sit there and watch. I wasn't gonna watch the video tomorrow morning or tonight and say, man, we should have given him a shot and left him in there if they went on a run. So we needed him out there to be at our best, and I just felt like regardless of the score, we needed to be at our best.
Brent, you've been banged up and squeezed a little bit on minutes the last couple of games. You come out tonight and look like Brent Cox. You were moving well, got the ball deep, even knocked down a 3. At one point you had 5 straight points. Just talk a little bit about your night, and boy, it looked good, and it looked like you felt good again playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and you don't get this opportunity many times in your life. Obviously, this was the first time in 5 years that we've even made a trip here, so I knew I just had to be ready. I stayed up last night watching some old clips of me and watching the things I used to do, so just trying to get a feel for the game. And then when I was out there, my teammates helped me out a lot, set me up with some really good passes, and yeah, it definitely helped out a lot.
Brent, I was going to ask Brent, how old clips are we talking about?
Last year.
Okay. Just checking.
7th grade.
Coach, rebound second half for 22 all, but you do have 20 on defensive glass. It's really made a difference here, no question about it. Right here.
Brooks, I'm just curious, timeout gets called, a second left. What are you saying to your team in that moment? What's that conversation?
Understand what the challenge is on Saturday. Is that what we play? Yeah, this is the best team in the country we're playing right now on Saturday, and that we have to continue staying the course. Well, even though this game is over and we won it, we came here to win the weekend. And in order to do that, we have to stay emotionally and mentally locked into what it takes to be successful. We talked about it, Coach Bentley talked about it with our team earlier today. He's a former military guy, Marine, and incredible high school coach. And he mentioned to the guys when they would go on their runs in the military, these 40-mile deals that have to do with 100 pounds on their back. If you looked at it as 40 miles, those guys didn't make it. They didn't finish. But if you looked at it as we're going to get to this tree, we're going to make it to this hill, then we're going to make it to the next one. Just focus on one thing at a time. And it was just a reminder. And I had him look around. I said, things like this don't happen by ourselves. We talked about that as a team, but also as a community. And to see the support we had tonight, I think it was really, really special. And we're really looking forward to seeing them again on Saturday.
Hey, Coach, talk a little bit about the first half that Aiden had out there for you guys tonight. Obviously, he had 10 points. I think he had 8.
Tremendous. Okay, so I think that was the difference in the game. I do think that stretch that Aiden Smiley had was the difference in the game, because the shots he made, a level of difficulty, what that does to a team emotionally when you're on the other side has a huge effect. And we talk about that a lot with what we do, not making the high degree of shots, but what we try to do defensively, affect the other team emotionally, not doing what they practice all the time. And I thought that stretch he had was absolutely remarkable. He was the difference maker in that first half, and that gave us that separation we needed when it was back and forth and we were giving up some second chance points. He had a double-double today. He was tremendous. I think that the country saw him, and this is what he's done for us. Nobody contributes more to winning. He took 5 shots. Is that what he took? 5 shots. Nobody contributes more than winning. In any sport I've ever played, football, basketball, baseball, without scoring it or hitting a home run or making tackles, all the things that you do to win, Aiden does it all. I mean, his positioning defensively is absolutely remarkable. They tried to throw it into 32 in the second half. They wanted to make an adjustment. Well, let's post him. They couldn't because he stayed above them the whole time. It took all the angles away. His ability to switch out onto the perimeter, I thought our perimeter defense was really, really significant tonight in the outcome of the game. We got out there like we talked about with our point of pickup, not getting overextended, not getting too far out, but far enough to make them challenge those shots.
Cortez, I wanted to ask you about, you guys are up 6 with a couple minutes left, and then you get that steal and go the other way for a layup, one of the biggest plays of the game. Can you take us through that play and how it developed for you?
I mean, obviously I didn't shoot the ball well tonight. Obviously it didn't really matter. But I know I had to get myself going with something easy. So they had been running like a flare screen, ball screen, like screen to screener type of action. So all game I had been not in that position to go get it. So when they came back and it was my turn to switch, I just ran out there early and got out and got something easy.
Fred, you and Cortez led the team in scoring, but can you talk about how balanced the scoring was tonight? You had 6 guys with at least 8 points.
I feel like that's been the beauty of our team all year is the balanced attack and our depth. I hear sometimes the coaching staff talking about let's win the game with our depth. Like guys like Nate Tucker, he also had a big first half for it that also helped us gain the lead. Drew Moore, I feel like we have a well balanced attack, and the fact that we had balanced scoring is something we've done all year.
Can I piggyback on that?
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
when these guys came here, we knew there was gonna be sacrifices to be made when it came to shots and scoring. And when you do that, you don't get first team All-Americans. You don't even get first team All-Region guys, but you win. You're still playing here on Saturday night, the last game. And that's why they came here. These guys all were the leading scorer on their team at over 16, 17 points at least at one point in their career. And they came here to win, to be in this game tonight. They didn't care about being the first team guys or the most valuable this or that. They're playing. They're playing on Saturday.
Right here.
Emmanuel, we heard Coach talk about what it was like for you playing, or what it's like to play you with 4 fouls, and that you've done it before, but I wanted to hear from you about that, but just, that final 6.5 minute stretch for you.
Obviously, it's really difficult mentally for someone with 2, 3, 4 fouls to be able to concentrate and make sure that they're doing the job they're doing in defense, because you're always trying to do a little too much or not just enough. And for me, it's like my job is just protect the paint, move around, and help my teammate get a steal or get a stop to go the other way. So no matter the amount of foul, even if I got 4, I know my job is still the same no matter what, and I know I got people on the bench and the rest of my team to pick me up on what I'm doing. So it's not about how many fouls I got or how many minutes I got left to play. It's more into what I can do to make sure they are not, the opponent's not scoring, and we have the ball in the end, pretty much.
Well, right after you got foul number 4, like, then you blocked the shot like immediately the very next inbounds play. Like, it's basically, it's not a thought in your mind, you're just playing by instinct or whatever at that point?
Pretty much, yeah. It's something that, I want to say that's something you practice, is like, it's something you develop as a player, and basically for me is I learned for a long time how to be impacted to the game, and I realized for me is the way I play defense, because I have a certain vision that I won't say not everybody has, but I have a way to go about playing defense for the blocks, the rebounds, the box out and all that, and it's just about knowing where to be and how to be, and also knowing the people you're playing with, because I know Fred and Cortez are really good defender on the ball, and if there could be stretches where they lose a little bit of focus or the opponent is a little faster, I know through those moments I can get back and like help them. Pretty much piggyback on Coach Bentley on the military side. I always say I got you 6 and no one's left behind. So that's pretty much our mentality moving forward.
Nice one in the back. Here we go.
For any of the players to have this opportunity to basically win a national championship in your own backyard, not to mention playing what feels like a home crowd, just overall, what does this opportunity on Saturday mean for you?
Yeah, I mean, this feels amazing. I kind of talked about it yesterday. I've been in and out this building my whole life. You know, my hometown's 20 minutes from here, and our school's a half hour from here, and it felt really good. It felt like a home game when we were out there today. I don't know how many fans we had, but it felt like that place was just packed with them, and that energy is really contagious, especially when we're out there on the court. I think that it was a great feeling.
Fred Cortez, go ahead.
Yeah, just to piggyback on that, it's been a community effort since day one. All of the staff, the coaches, players, and top to bottom in the community, everybody has been behind what we're doing right now. So it's good to see all of the efforts put in pay off, and to be able to do it like you said in our backyard, it just makes it that more special.
All right. Thank you, Coach and players. Oh, you got one more?
No, it's okay, but Dave McHugh asked me to ask, are you guys going back to campus tonight?
Well, we're actually gonna discuss that. We're not, we'll discuss that when we get back in the locker room.
All right. Thank you, Coach and players. Thank you.